Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pathfinder Kingmaker. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as we talk to the defaced sister, one of the defaced sisters, there's not just the one, and she was telling us about what she was arguing with Dugath. Dugath? She pronounced it in a different way. I'm not sure I pronounced that properly. But she says her sisters went out on their own quests and never returned. And, of course, Dugath doesn't like them, so this is bad. And she wants to soften his impenitent heart.
How is this possible? Doesn't this army know any kind of order or discipline? How do they manage to even fight in such chaos?
Valerie, don't be gross. Don't defend order and discipline. You know, I don't like that. Do you have any idea where your sisters might be?
Do you have a map? I can provide you some direction. One of my sisters went to the sepulchre of forgotten heroes. Another went looking for the Forsaken Mound. And the third was going to visit the ruins of the City of the Hollow Eyes. I won't lie, these places are all very dangerous. But searching for lost truth always involves danger.
The woman marks the locations on your map. Thank you. What compensation can I expect for my help?
With the most valuable treasure of all, truth.
I told you guys, she's cuckoo. You have a whole army here. How did you manage to get this far? I asked this same question of Dugath before. Let's see what she answers to this. I don't understand what the Oh, I do want... Yeah, it's not readily obvious what the connection is between the two. The implied... Or the implication here is that the bigger the group, the less likely they are to make it this, all this way from their land, because they would be stopped. And she's going to talk about the teleportation thing that Dugath told us about.
Wise ones know many routes that are closed to the uninitiated. Will you be able to detect them?
I did.
Will you dare to walk along them?
I didn't like them very much,
Who
but...
knows?
Yeah, who does? Do you know anything about what happened in Varnhold?
Dark things tend to happen in that land. I can only guess to the fate of Varnhold. My 3 sisters know more. Help me find them, and you'll get your answers. If the spirits are kind, it will happen before it's too late.
This is interesting that we're able to solve Varnhold's quest by being so far from it. Huh. I have to go.
If in your travels you meet my sisters, please help them, and I will help you in return. Remember this word, Gahab. That is what the previous inhabitants of these lands, the Cyclopses, called darkness they so worshipped. If a door shut and lockless bars your path, this word might be your key. May kind spirits guide you in your travels.
Thank you. I'll remember the sound that you made. She called it a word. I'm sure it is. Bolga, how's it going? Ah, there may be a lot of ruins here, but they were probably looted centuries ago. That is the correct attitude. I am actually super surprised that you have that. That you have that attitude. That is the correct attitude to have regarding ruins. And in fact, that's the historical attitude to have regarding ruins. Even, oh, there's a castle over there. An abandoned castle. I'm sure it has treasure in it. Yeah, you've been watching too much television. Which they hadn't, because it's the medieval times. They are looted. It's like, yeah, like even famous things like, famous spoils, I guess. I don't know if that's the best word to use it, but we do need to go back over there. Yeah, we will. We have other places to be right now. We have the ruined tower over there. Many things to go. Many places to go, I should say. Oh, this is not the way. No, avoid. No, this is just not the way. No, can I can. I failed. No, your phrase failed. Oh, dang it. Yeah, even like big spoils like it's gonna be fine. Just some drakes. It's wyverns. It's fine. It would be fine. I'm not gonna fight them. I'm gonna go west from here. So yeah, even like things like in Egypt, the tombs of some pharaohs that were found at the beginning of the 20th century. They we should be okay here. I just want to go down there. We're gonna have to fight. They were super lucky to to... Oh? Did I actually successfully avoid them and I just don't remember? Or didn't read it, actually, in fact. Actually, in fact. Or did they forget to spawn? I think they forgot to spawn. This is an interesting thing that happened. Remember how I was talking about this game not having bugs? Yeah, I don't know what that is. Yeah, but it was super lucky that they found something that hadn't been looted, because that is the biggest challenge of any sort of archaeological yeah, I know, archaeological spoil, I guess, to use the word again, is to find something that hasn't suffered throughout the ages. Justice of the crowd, a triumph. The regent managed to arrest the girl. Which one? Oh, they arrest the girl? You arrested the girl that they were gonna lynch? The crowd of enraged peasants trying to lynch a young Asimar girl. The people feel certain she cast taxes, so she could be tried at the stake. The impartial investigation not only exonerated the, quote, witch, unquote, but also found those truly responsible saboteurs from P-tax. Oh, okay. Well, at least we got something. We got a triumph over here as well. A celebrity visit. The bards. Over a glass of wine, the counselor told the bard all about the complicated history of the barony. It's very simple. Anyway, and aroused his interest in the history of the region. In the week that's passed, the poet composed a ballad about the stolen lands, and is performing it in the central square at the capital for a huge amount of loyalty right there. And we have things to do as well. We're going to have another day, which is kind of a bummer, actually. Yeah, it is a real bummer. Well, if we sleep here, which, well, we don't need to sleep. We'll see what I can do here. So we have something new. Let me just go over here. Rats everywhere. That sounds like a good thing. The capital is swarming with rats. Rumors describe creatures the size of dogs. And, oh, that's a little bit less, okay. And hunched figures roaming the catacombs. What is the reason behind this invasion? The situation must be taken under control before the capital granaries are emptied and plague sweeps the streets. Yeah, if they're the size of dogs, they probably can get into the granaries. Granaries are kept in raised little things, pedestals, precisely because of rats. It's historically kept, anyway. We should have a few things that we can do. I don't really see. I'm looking over here at the date. So the braided man can screw off. You're difficult, aren't you? Not too difficult. That's not too bad. And then we have Mendev Cruise. Let's just start with the beginning here, because I don't trust the X's there. So this one is going to be gone in a couple of weeks. Casila's going to be able to deal with that. That's good. The rats over here, Regongar or Canara. Is that... I hope that's Casil. Yes, it is. Regongar and Canara. So when does that get done? Wow, that is just... Canara, when are you ready? 19. Well, I guess rats are going to eat everything. Oh, well. Yeah, it's just how it is. And the braided man, that is for Lindsay. Let's actually for Tsana, we could do that. Let's keep her over there. Mendev Crusaders over here. A team of knights was walking along the rivers to Mendev, but became lost and ended up here. There are quite a few experienced mercenaries and daredevils among them, who fight not for faith, but for glory and... Oh, the Crusaders that are not for faith. Right, of course. And we can send a storyteller to deal with them. Very low chance, in fact. So, well, if he's not needed anywhere else, I will take care of that. In the undead Cyclops attack, that is going to be a problem. Unfortunately, it's going to be Casil who does it, which means that the freed swords are going to basically not going to be dealt with. That sounds like a deal. That sounds like a deal. Yeah, we could do this. No problem. What do we have? Trade agreement. That costs a bunch of money? Nope. This one, don't like it. What about this one? Strength? Nope. Strength, Sana is High Priestess? She's not a High Priestess. Support the Treasurer's Endeavor. Endeavor? I do want that. I do. Support the High Priest's Endeavor. Nah. Support... Strengthen the Storyteller's skill as a Magister. He's not that. Support the Regent's Endeavor. Do want that. And the Grand Diplomat's Endeavor. Actually, this is very needed because of relations. Varisian patrols over here. What is that for? Why? What? They cost a lot of money. Varisian forces will patrol the roads. Oh, I remember. But this doesn't have a time limit, so it's not a problem. So it's going to be basically left behind. That's good enough. That's good enough. Let's look at the map here, see if we can find anything yet. I am still at a loss about what that is needed. Most likely it's just some of the endeavors that we need to support that will allow us to found more cities. Because there's some things that, well, we need to read the manual for this game, which I'm fine with, but it is a very long game. And on top of that, having to read a manual, oh my god. So that wasn't, was that the teleporter? That was not the teleporter. Let's look over here. So if I make my way there, there's no reason to do that. I do need to go down there. How would I do this? I would move over here. I visited that. I visited all these. Yes. Yeah, I would move over here, and that's the time. Because I need to... Yeah, we're gonna rest. It's kind of a bummer. But we're gonna rest.
Amiri, why don't you wear serious armor? Your entire body's covered in scars.
So what? I'm a barbarian, not some princess. It's like that with us. The more scars, the better.
I thought she was gonna say that princesses use proper armor. But no, she was talking about the scars again. The scars, every time they go into a sentence, the order of the subjects becomes inverted. And we got the Khalid scouts in here, +4 military, that's pretty good. The guard found and executed some barbarian scouts. It seems the scouting party was on patrol from a larger Khalid force. That's just not at all what I wanted you to do. Oh, also, I forgot about you. I mean, it doesn't matter. But I did forget about you. Are we gonna spend these? Yeah, we are. And we're not gonna fail. Yeah. So, what do we have? 13 days? That sounds good to me. Yeah, it doesn't matter because it doesn't matter. Actually, it does. It's just 1 day. It doesn't matter for right now. That sucks. That sucks. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Okay, so how are we doing this? We're going this way. We got Shivering Glade down there. And I've never been to Linorn's grave. For possibly good reason. Oh, I can't go there? Because it's something that killed the Linorn. I know what the Linorn is. I've played Battle Brothers with the Beasts and Exploration DLC enabled. And they will kill me. Unless I'm thinking of a different thing. There was a sound when we came in. You probably didn't hear it. Oh. It's mastodons. Hi. Friend? They're not big enough to be mastodons. Mammoths? Probably. I don't actually know how to tell a mastodon from a mammoth. I don't actually know how a mammoth looks like. These do look like mastodons to me. The sort of dinosaur, basically. Well, it's not. Is it a dinosaur? Either way, we got a mastodon steak. Well, a recipe. Sort by date. Copy recipe. There it is. And we got peridots. Some other good things. The purple mushroom down there. There we go. It's a yellow purple mushroom. And what is this? This is a two-bladed sword. +2. I am not necessarily against it. I am sort of surprised that these guys are not attacking me. But I'm not going to attack them if they're just chilling. Why would I do that? I mean, if I need something from them, then I suppose I know why I would do that, but I don't really see a reason for that. So let's see if this takes us outside. The giant skeleton of a Linorn, a gigantic monstrosity that somehow found its death in the Dunsward Plains. Wind and sun have whitened bleached the bones of this majestic beast. The bleached ribs extend into the air like strange trees, and the moss-draped skull even now instills terror in the hearts of those who see it. I didn't notice, actually. The ground around the skeleton has been stomped flat by the mastodons that often wander these plains in search of food and shelter, so they're just doing their thing. I got the impression mastodons wouldn't need shelter, because they're mastodons. But let's go to the Shivering Glade. We don't have anything to do in here. No, I want to read what it is. Even during warm weather, which I don't think we are during warm weather, a traveler passing through this place would feel a supernatural chill, a crawl across their skin. On top of that, an eerie silence dominates the place. There are no bird songs or even the buzz of insects to be heard. What could that be, apart from magic, mind you? How could a place like that exist in real life? The hint of well, it's probably not a hint, it's more of a, this is going to be poison, isn't it? I'm going to need to cast my anti-poison thing, ain't I? The thing about the birds is probably a condition that it could be coincidental, I suppose. How would you kill all the birds in a place? You just have some creature that would kill every bird? That could work. They eventually learn not to go there. That scared the crap out of me just then. Ancient Soul Eaters. Well. Are we gonna be alright? We're becoming dumb. Octavia died of dumbness. We all died of dumbness. Actually, Gilladel died of dumbness. That was pretty dumb. I should be okay. Yeah, I was more concerned about this, and I was concerned about the green fog, because I thought it might have been poison, because that's the color of poison, it's green. But we're gonna go with spells here. Of course we're gonna go with spells. You're gonna fight defensively. You're casting that? I hope you are. You don't have spells. You do. And you're gonna cast Bull Strength. We're gonna cast Reduce Person. That is Gilladel now ready, and Arim has the Bull Strength on one. That's Bull Strength on the other. Shield of Faith has been cast. We have Prayer. Oh, that's Prayer on everybody, I think. Yeah, just go with it. Gilladel now has the other one. Go with that. Jathal has cast... Did you cast the Hurricane Bow? No, Thundershot comes. Jathal, yes. We got Litany of Eloquence. I'm sure some of these things would be really good. So, right-click. I can't right-click. Lovely. When you cast a spell on a melee weapon in your primary hand, you imbue it with a powerful holy energy, granting your primary weapon... Yeah, let's go with it. Let's try and cast that on both of yous. Bull Strength there from Harim. So that's a couple of them. Let's get some of protection on you as well. Valerie is heavily encumbered. That's because Octavia just reduced her. Let's get some haste on everybody here. Crusader's Edge has just been cast, so we can try that again. Oh, it's right there. Is it right there? It is right there. Let's cast it on you. Shield of Faith has been cast as well. Okay. We got Crusader's Edge over here as well. What do we have? Bless? Sure. On everybody? Oh, yeah. I do enjoy AoE things. Are you not done casting that? My god, that takes forever. This just makes it super important that you do these things before. We got Haste done from Octavia. Thundershot is done as well. I don't think anybody else is... No, we got a Rim doing the Bless. And he's done. Okay, now. Let's get this done. Well, probably I'm going to end up having to reload that quick save. In fact, actually, I would maybe reload that one over there so I could remember that I haven't been here. But we'll figure it out. Let's see. You go in fast as ever, and we just attack. Okay, so you move over here. So we are pretty good. Okay, hopefully a Rim. Hopefully she basically doesn't get hit. Hopefully a Rim doesn't aggro anybody. I'm going to move you a little bit to the side. That's good enough. Okay. These are Ancient Soul Eaters, so it makes sense that they would be susceptible to fireballs. So let's do that. Okay. Valerie so far, I believe, has been hit, but she has not... Yeah, this is going well. Octavia cast a fireball. Maybe you're going to do another one. Well, unless they resist that somehow. Reflex save, fireball, but they did take damage. Unless they have that thing that allows them to... No, we got a kill already. The thing that allows them to never take damage from the reduction thing. It's complicated. They're attacking her Rim. That's bad news. That's really bad news. You're still casting that, aren't you? Okay, let's cast the controlled one. Harim hasn't taken damage yet. She's good news. Where are you going? On Valerie, yeah. Okay, okay, we got this. Harim just took damage. Did he? Yeah, he does now suffer from permanent wisdom damage. He was already pretty lacking in that regard. Because he didn't figure out that he was blessed by a god by being sucky at smithing, as it turns out. How much is that now? If a character whose ability score decreases to 0, dies. And we leveled up, or something happened. Oh, I had this scrolled up. Combat is finished. Ancient Soul Eater information updated. Okay. The game saved just then by itself. Did you save automatically before? When we were ambushed? Because that is the scummiest of moves. Also want to see what these look like. It's a really cool effect. The effect. And we got Clockwork Pendant. Of course, all of our buffs are going down. Clockwork Pendant over here gives the wearer plus 10 bonus to movement speed. Slow and haste spells cast by the wearer have their duration increased by half, as if affected by an extend spell feat. You know what? Can you put that over there? This apparently is super overpowered. Oh, we did get a level up. This apparently is super overpowered if you just sneak into if you go cast invisibility and go into enemies and they die because that aura right there. That's how it works. I don't want to cheese it, but if I find myself in a fight that, oh, I can't beat this, well, time to bring out the big guns, because I don't think this game has cheats, which are always very welcome. I am a fan of cheats. Give them all to me. What do we have over here? Good things, as it turns out. And we're going up on stealth and mobility. Sure, things. What else? Besides the... Oh, I need to look at their spell books. She gets precise shot. You can shoot or throw ranged weapons at an opponent engaged in melee without... Oh, we didn't have that already. Really? I can't believe it. I'll go with that. That might be why she misses so much. Don't think about it. It's fine. So she is specialized. It doesn't say her specializations from here. It is transmutation. Right. Okay. So we have angelic aspect. That's on a self. That's for self. I don't need that. Animal growth. One friendly creature within medium range grows twice its normal size and in 8 times its normal... that's just... Yeah, that's how weight works. This alteration changes the animal's size category. Why is it different than the other one? Because it grants it a size plus 8 size bonus to strength and a plus 4 size bonus to constitution and an extra 2 hit points per HD to and impose a -2 penalty to dexterity. So that's actually pretty good in some situations. The plus strength is really nice. I kind of want that. Beast shape 3. That's for self. Please. No, it's for self. I don't like it. Echolocation here. Lindsay has that. You can perceive the world by creating high-pitched noises and listening to their echoes. This gives you blind sight to a range of... elemental body. That's on self. Genie kind. Upon casting this spell, you must choose one type of genie to transform into. Ooh, these are probably really good, aren't they? Genie, Ifriti, married. No, these are for fighting, I think. It'd be really cool if you could cast spells with that. Got polymorph. It's for friendly creatures. Yeah, it doesn't work as it did in AD&D. That's the second edition of D&D. Let's go genie kind. And we're gonna look at our spell books. In fact, we're gonna look at our spells because I can learn some. There's a mod that I am told that shows you which ones she hasn't learned yet. Now the problem with that all the mod that I wanted is for escape to not do this, but to simply remove the thing. But Apparently, right-click again on the same place makes that go away, which is an interesting thing. I'm not used to that, even though I believe that is default Windows behavior. Not actually sure. I don't do that very often. I am very much used to left-clicking elsewhere, or pressing escape, in fact, to close the contextual menu on Windows. Because I use Windows, by the way. I don't think this game is for... You probably know that by default, because this game is probably not for any other operating systems. Got a lot of things that are not stacked. That is not a fan of that. Fortunately, we're learning other spells, which I'm sure would be fantastic, but I will wait until the last possible moment to learn or to look into spells that I would... Oh, I'm forgetting my thing. That looks good. What is this? Scroll of Summon Monster 3. 1d4 plus 1 dogs. Extra planar dogs. Dogs nonetheless, but... Oh, I also have this one. What is this? Wolves. Oh, those are... That's... I like that a lot better. There are some battles where summons is basically... Not mandatory, but, like, really helpful. So we're good. Okay, good. And also we have a Peridot Wyvern. This doesn't have uses, does it? Charges 1. Oh, I'm never using that. Okay. It only has 1 charge. I'm never using that. Unless it's the last battle. Unless the game tells me this is the last battle. And even then, I probably won't use it because we'll be doing other things. So let's look at our book. Her spell book, I mean. And did I say that I was leaving this for the last possible moment? That's not true. Stone Skin Communal. That is useless. Useless. That's what that is. Animal Growth. Baleful Polymorph. What does that actually do? You can change the subject into a dog. It can't attack. It's... How is that one? Oh, it's one... Oh, no, that's the good one. I like it. I like it. That's the actual polymorph that I like. The one that basically forces other people into polymorphing. Reduce person mass. Heck yeah, that actually is pretty awesome. Oh, we can have a lot of control fireballs. I am a big proponent of pyrotechnics. Not, actually I'm not. I hate him. Please don't do fireworks. I'm done with that. Yeah, the other spells are, yeah, they're probably... Oh, we got Horrid Wilting already. Can we actually cast that? It's probably a minus. Yeah, I have that. Good stuff. Either way, that's pretty good. Harem, you don't have spells. What do you have over here? Eagle Splendor's Mass. +4 bonus to Charisma. Bull Strength Mass. Eagle Soul. What's that? Personal? +2 bonus to AC. +4 bonus to Strength. Wow. I like that. Banshee Blast. And Harm. Oh, yeah, Harm. That's one creature within touch. Harm is basically an improved version of this, as far as I can tell. Inflict moderate wounds mass. Summon huge elemental. We got some really cool stuff in here. Joyful Rapture. What's that? Your inspired words overwhelm others with transcendental bliss. All allies within the area of effect are freed from any emotion spells. The spell also cures 1d4 points of intelligence, wisdom, or charisma damage to all allies in the area. Now that's pretty good, isn't it? That sounds like a lovely time. Also a heal over here. You're just going to be able to cast that. So, shouldn't have a problem there. Dispel Magic Greater. Yeah, I can use that over there. I'm going to need to... Chaos Domain. What the heck happened to you, man? Were you always Chaos Domain? I suppose. Banshee Blast. Yeah, we're just going to go with that. That's the free slot. And then we have the Eagle Soul. Because that is proper stuff. It makes him potentially a better tank than Valerie with things like that. And in fact, he probably would... well, it depends. It depends. A priest for a tank... Yeah, I can definitely see that being a reality. We got an extra point over here, so that's important to come back and check. Dispel Magic, you know what? Rage is irrelevant. It's not actually. It's pretty good. But because it's only for Jaythal, yeah, it's good enough. Resist Energy Communal, Remove Curse. Yeah, things like that. That's probably a better course of action. And you have your own spellbook, but that's not how that works. I have my own spellbook. That's right. Long Strider Greater. Personal. gives you plus 20-foot enhancement bonus to your base speed. It's just jolly fast there. Jolly fast? Why do I say this? Instant enemy. What? With this spell, you designate the target as your favorite enemy for the remainder of its duration, which is 1 minute per level. For the duration of the spell, you treat the target as if it were a favorite enemy for all purposes. That's actually pretty good. That is... I like it. I also saw what you did there. Was that free stuff? Was this flash step? Target point within... What? An 11th level Stormwalker can move across the battlefield like a bolt of lightning. Oh, I like that. That is kind of good. Unfortunately, all of this is very scary to me. Well, that's what's really scary, is the toolbar. But I can deal with them because I sort of know where everything is. I really do not appreciate that they go into there immediately. There's just so many better ways of making the toolbar work better. Namely, just copy Pills of Eternity, and that's that. So we have been in here, and we have been successful, more to the point. We're going south from here and into the mountains, which is not great. There's some enemies in here. Let's try and avoid them. Let's fight. See what they are. I'm sure it's not going to be any problem. Though we have been killed by random enemies. What do we have? Bandits. Seriously? Not just bandits. They do have a brawler that has rage. Get the impression they're not very good at this. Where's the exit? Is it down below? Is that an... What is that? I don't think that's a cave. It looks like a cave. In fact, this might be a level that they reused because it looks like a cave, but I think the... or rather, this is a... I think this is a level that they reused. But it just... For now, it probably just looks like a cave, but it isn't. Can we leave? Yes, we can! Look at us! And because this is so far away, they're actually pretty fast. And of course, the moment I click when they are here, they're not fast anymore. So, yeah. Nope. I'll take those. I'll take that as well. I think we're doing well here in terms of the loot that we're collecting. For right now, I don't worry about money anymore. I think we're in a good position. A composite short bow is pretty cheap. Unfortunately. For 50. Oh, wait. It's not even a... Yeah, it's not a master one. Although the composite longbow is a lot more expensive. Well, it's twice more expensive. There's one. Leave. Okay. Where were we going? Oh, right. To the gates of hell. That looked some... That's... I didn't read the name of that, but... The gates to the Valley of the Dead. Yeah, it is. It is pretty ominous. Should I go there? I'm not gonna go there. We have other business to attend. I'll see you. Ow. Try to avoid. You've been spotted. Maybe it's gonna be the Drakes. It is not. It is somebody very upset with everything. Oh, it's the dog horsers. No, they're dog cutters. Or what was it? No, Horser's Lair. That's the one. Mr. Dog Cutter. You must die. A lot. I love having extra attacks per turn. They're so good. Oh, yeah. Woohoo. Gained a little bit of experience. That wasn't very good. We're out of combat, right? Yes. Goblin Link's eye dies! Exclamation mark. Okay. Anything interesting? I don't think we are going to find anything interesting. These guys don't matter. They're nothing. They're junk. I don't actually know what they're doing. Hiccup. I don't understand why they would attack me here. I mean, I guess they just leave around and just like, you know. There's no nodes. There's no nodes. That's interesting. It's a curious thing. I'll go this way. Found something out here. There's another random encounter. You failed to sneak past the enemies. Prepare to die. I am Diego Montoya. What was the name of the guy? I don't remember. If you know the person I'm talking about. It's more bandits. That guy over there needs to die. Did they actually do damage? I think they did damage to me. Yeah, he died. That's a lot of death. That's an illusionist. Murder. Oh, that's a murder. That's a necromancer. Murder more. Oof. Okay, that bandit over there. Jethal is not feeling it. Yeah. Jethal is pretty upset about this whole situation. I would be too. Don't tell her that, though. She's just gonna grow emboldened. So, let's get her to heal herself. We have some inflict moderate wounds. I'm just gonna want to have all the heals in here. And basically, this is a good place to keep the buffs at the ready. Because the, man, that thing is really junk. That little one. It's always very surprising to me. Not necessarily surprising. What the... Oh, right. I say not necessarily surprising. It is necessarily... Oh, you're slow. Okay, I'll take care of that. It's always surprising to me how much easier it becomes to heal in D&D games as you level up. There's some exceptions. Like, Planescape Torment in particular, I remember healing is always a big problem up until the end of the game. Although that game is a special example for everything, so it's not necessarily due to the system so much as it is due to the level design. And maybe that's just true for everything. For everything in the genre. But it's just like, at the beginning, you're, I don't have potion for this. I'm gonna need to sleep for 3 days because I broke a knee or whatever. It's just a pain in the butt. And now we just, yeah, healing is not a concern. And when it is a concern, because we get whooped. Oh, that Forsaken Mound is gonna be inaccessible, isn't it? No, there's gonna be a passage over here. Good. And when it is a concern, then you need to sleep anyway because you spent all of your points, and that's the reason why I got injured. All of your points, all of your spells, I should say. Okay, before I go into the Forsaken Mound, which is an ancient tomb with a vile reputation. By day, the mound seems grim but peaceful as any resting ground should. However, according to travelers careless enough to camp nearby for a night, footsteps and moans can be heard from the ruins after the darkness falls, and local legends tell of restless souls wandering the halls of the mound, forsaken by their ancient gods. Either that, or it's a different kind of moans, and they're all wrong. We're gonna need to sleep for sure, though. So yeah, before we go in...
And fighting. Amiri, don't you understand how empty and ridiculous all this is?
Your head is empty. And your face is ridiculous. In fact, you're ridiculous all around. A good fight and some booze. What else do you need to be happy?
He's never gonna be happy. Ooh, free foraging. That's lovely. Oh, and of course, he gained his thing. Pretty good. Pretty good. But also, we're out of time for the day. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Pathfinder Kingmaker. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.